Hey everyone, in this video we're going to do our first gear review.
But first, a message from our sponsor. The Basement Bug Shop is a local fly shop located in central Pennsylvania. Specializing in jig and Euro-style nymphs, they have a wide variety of flies to choose from. Custom sizes and patterns are available, and each order can be customized to fit your needs. There is a link to their Etsy shop in the description, and be sure to follow and like Basement Bug Shop on Instagram. And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
We're going to try and do these every time we get a new product that we try out, something that's newer on the market, so maybe you guys can learn something from us before you make the purchase. In this video we're going to talk about the Fishpond Tailwater tying kit. So this is a pretty new product. I've had it for a couple months now. I got it pretty much right when it came out. It was around a little under $200, which is a little expensive, especially if you're starting out. But if you're kind of like me, where you don't have a set tying area in your house, if you don't have a desk that can hold all your materials, or you're moving around the house, it's really nice to kind of consolidate everything inside this pack. And we're going to show you here just how great this really is. I don't have one thing to complain about it, and we're going to go through it here. So you can see in the front, there's some thread here. There is a spot inside we'll get to that holds your thread, but I have some more that there's weren't enough slots for them. I throw them in the front here. As you can see, there's plenty of more room. It's hardly filled up at all. And that just is kind of going to be said the whole way through this about how much space is in here. So we're going to open it up here and check it out. Alright guys, so when you first open up this bag here, you're going to come to a section where there are 20 slots to hold your thread and a spot to hold your pedestal style vise. So I found it fits UTC thread just about perfectly. Danville doesn't seem to fit as well, but it definitely works. Fortunately, UTC is my favorite, so I'm quite happy with that. As far as the pedestal here, we got two Velcro straps to try and strap this down. My pedestal doesn't exactly fit in there. I have some foam I'm going to try and kind of wrap around it when I'm ready to go on the move with this. I'll get you the dimensions, put them in the product description here in the video, and see if it's going to fit yours. I don't know if pedestals are at all are standardized or what, but this is just how this one happens to be made. Whether it fits yours or not, you can check out in the description and decide from there. Okay guys, so folding down the first leaf here, you have, it's not see-through, the rest of the compartments are going to be see-through. This is just kind of brown, but on the inside you got all kinds of foam here. This is to protect your vise, so you can stash your vise in here, and that foam's going to protect it from bouncing around, protect it from breaking. I haven't really gone on the go yet, so I haven't put my vise in here, but it's got plenty of space, you're going to have no issue fitting it in there, and it should protect the vise pretty well. So moving on here to the next couple of leaves, it's just basically see-through compartments here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So I've kind of broken this down here, and this, I don't have it stuff full right now, I got stuff laying around, but this is my hooks and my beads. I like to put them in here in this first pouch. Everything's right there together when I need it. I know where to go for it, and it works well. The next one here is my dubbing, and there's just so much room in these guys. I've got 2 packs in here of the dispensers, and I'm willing to bet you could easily fit 4 or even 5 of them. And then I've got, I don't know how many individual bags just laying in here. There's plenty of space for everything. It's a one-way zipper. You can't open it both ways, but that shouldn't really be an issue. Next one here, I kind of have some feathers, hackle, and my last one was just kind of miscellaneous, a lot of synthetics, some chenille, some goose biots. You can obviously customize this to your needs, but just about anything you're going to need if you're going on a trip that you have to kind of limit down all your stuff. There's plenty of space in here to have the essentials and then some. You shouldn't have any trouble with that. Alright, I spun this around here so you can get a better look at kind of the last 2 sections. This section here is pretty nice. So you flip these up, it folds down over to help protect your tools. You've got quite a few slots here, 2 slots specifically for scissors, and then an additional 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and then these are kind of smaller, but you could definitely fit something in there. So about 10 slots for different tools and 2 for your scissors. That's nice. I mean, everything fits in there. It fits in there pretty snug. It's not going to slide around and get lost on you, especially when you fold that down. You also have a zipper up here, and I put my tools in here that don't fit in those slots. So I got my hair stacker, I got my hackle gauge, I got hackle pliers, and a little bit of a custom-made Velcro kind of thing here to pull out dubbing when I want to. And there's room for more in there. If you have different kind of tackle pliers that won't fit in these spots, there's room to fit quite a few of them in there. Spin this around once again here, give you a look. So the last here is just the bottom. This pulls out. Talk about that here in a second. We have one last zipper in here. I don't currently have anything in here. Like I said, there's so much space throughout. This, though, is probably one of the smaller pouches just because of the way it's fastened to the back of the bag. But you can still fit quite a bit of stuff in there if there's anything that you somehow couldn't fit in the rest of the bag. Now I'm going to throw this to the side and make room here. But this is a nice pop-out kind of tying mat. So since it comes with a pedestal kind of placeholder, you're going to want to probably have a pedestal style vise. If you're on the go, you may not have a table to put your clamp on. So you have this mat here. Your vise sits right on top of it, holds it down, nice and neat. You have 4 slots here. And I like when I'm tying, if I'm going to tie 5 or 6 of a certain fly, I just get 5 hooks out, 5 beads out, sit them right in these slots. When I'm done, I sit them over another one, and then slide them into my box when I'm done. But it's just nice if you're cutting materials off, trimming your tails, trimming your feathers. They fall right onto this mat, and they slide off pretty good. It's a little sticky, so it kind of helps things from getting blown around, but it also is real smooth. So you just walk over your trash can, wipe it off, and you're good to go. Good to put it away and get moving. So to wrap up this review here, the zippers that hold this together in the center, they're heavy duty, they're high quality, they work real well. You got 2 heavy duty kind of rope style handles here that aren't going to let loose if you stuff this full. And all in all, I'm super happy with it. Like I said, it was under $200, I think around $190. It was pretty new. I know some places had it out of stock there for a little while, but I think they're back on the shelves. I'd definitely consider this if you're someone who travels a lot with your tying materials and your tying tools. It's definitely a good product. Or like I said, if you're like me with no real set place to tie, nowhere to really store your stuff. I kind of just had everything thrown in plastic totes. It was such a pain to dig through when I wanted to find a certain material. And now they're all right here, consolidated, and it's better than I could have imagined. So I give it 5 out of 5 stars. Definitely worth consideration. I've seen this available at TCO Fly Shop. I follow them on Instagram. They had it in one of their stories that it's back in stock. Pennsylvania Fly Shop, Fly Company there. We're from PA, so we like to support local. You can check them out. But I've seen anything on AvidMax, just any of your fly tying companies, fly fishing companies that carry fish pond gear. You're going to be able to find this bag, and that's about it. So thanks for watching. I hope this helps if you're kind of stuck on the fence here. If you're even thinking about it, I recommend to just pull the trigger. It's worth its weight in gold to me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're probably going to be coming with some more gear reviews here shortly as we purchase new products, try out some different things, and hopefully you'll get some advice from them.
And if you guys ever want us to do a gear review of a certain item, feel free to let us know what that is. Drop a comment. If you have any questions about the gear that we were reviewing, feel free to comment that as well. Peace.